Welcome to your Tech News Today, the Monday through Friday podcast about keeping you informed and empowered by giving you the latest tech stories that impact your daily life. We'll get started in a moment. First, we'd like to recognize our partners who help make these podcasts possible. It's Tuesday, December 4th. I'm Mike James. Coming up in a bit, we'll tell you about a recent breakthrough in tech support scams, plus a malicious app that's been found to be ripping people off, and there's been another huge data breach. It seems like it used to happen every week, and now it's happening practically every day. We'll tell you about that. It's from a very popular jeweler. All that today in Tech News Today. We start with a possible break in all the tech support scams that have been conning people for years. These scams are delivered in a number of ways. According to the FBI, the most popular methods are unsolicited phone calls and pop-up messages that you can't get rid of. Criminals pretending to be from Microsoft claim that the victim's gadget has a virus, and in order to get rid of it, they just need to get a fee of about $500, often in Bitcoin, to fix the problem. Well, chalk went up for the good guys. 16 call centers in India were raided last week, resulting in nearly 40 arrests so far. The call centers were caught executing tech support scams. The crooks presented themselves as being from companies like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Dell, and HP. India's superintendent of police said the scammers had extracted money from thousands of victims, most of whom were from America or Canada. Microsoft received over 7,000 reports from victims associated with these locations, and this isn't the first crackdown. Actually, there's been a series of crackdowns. Another raid of 10 call centers happened just 6 weeks ago in India's capital. In that raid, 24 people were arrested and a bunch of incriminating evidence was seized. Police found scripts, live chats, voice call recordings, and customer records from successful tech support scams. These raids are going to continue to help Microsoft clean up these types of scams. By the way, Microsoft will never reach out to you in any way to offer you help with your computer unless you call them first, and they will call you back. This next story is so clever, it's kind of unbelievable, really. Health trackers are everywhere. Of course, the Fitbit, Apple Watch, you've got Android smartwatches, a few options. But you have to be careful. One of these apps snuck into the Apple App Store recently and was caught ripping people off. And the malicious app is called Heart Rate Measurement. Here's how it works. It takes advantage of Apple's Touch ID technology. The app instructs people to place their finger on a Touch ID sensor to check their heart rate. And when they do, their fingerprint actually authorizes an in-app purchase for $90. And most people don't even realize what's happening because the screen dims so much while you touch the sensor, you can't see the dialog box that pops up and completes the purchase. The app has, of course, been removed from the App Store, but if you download it previously, make sure you delete it as soon as you can. It's called Heart Rate Measurement. Just ahead, a huge data breach at jewelry stores. Right now, let me tell you about our sponsor, Quip. I love when I see technology used in a way that not only improves your life, it also improves your health. And I'm talking about Quip, the electric toothbrush. This is not just any old electric toothbrush. It was created by dentists and designers and the pros that understand sometimes you need to add technology to improve a product. I love brushing my teeth with Quip. It gently pulses, so if you have sensitive gums, it's a perfect toothbrush for you. And I feel like I have given my teeth a deep cleaning, and it's something that you don't get with a manual toothbrush. Quip electric toothbrush is the perfect gift for anyone with a mouth. That means everybody. And it may look like a big ticket item, but it starts at just $25. And if you go to quip.com/Kim right now, you get your first refill pack for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. But you don't have to tell your giftee that. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com. That's getquip.com/Kim. We've just learned about an enormous data breach from Jared and Kay Jewelers. A web designer found a flaw in the Signet website, which is the retailer's parent company. By simply modifying the link in an order confirmation email from the company, he was able to order summaries from other customers. He could view names, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, and the last 4 digits of the credit card they use for payments. And that's important because criminals can use that type of information to commit identity theft. Now, the company has finally fixed the website flaw, but we don't know how long it existed. If you've ever placed an order with Jared or Kate Jewelers, you should take some safety precautions. Go to commando.com and search if you've ordered jewelry from these sites, and you'll learn more details about what happened and what you can do to protect yourself. News out from Apple today is its wireless earbuds are expected to get some amazing upgrades over the next couple of years, the first of which is expected early next year when Apple's AirPods come equipped with a wireless charging case for the first time. And one of the biggest complaints since the headphones were released has been the lack of wireless charging. Another update, according to an Apple insider. The earbuds will also have Bluetooth 5.0 and a W series chip, which will give them a little bit better signal. The redesigned version is expected to arrive sometime in 2020. Yesterday, we told you about some super fast deliveries made by Amazon. A couple of Prime members were lucky enough to have their packages at the door in just 9 minutes after placing their order. But the question is, why aren't all of our Amazon packages showing up in record times? If you remember, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos predicted about 5 years ago that drones would be delivering all of the packages we order from the company by now. Unfortunately, it's not, of course, happening right now, and there's no word on when the technology will be implemented. According to the AP, regulatory hurdles and safety concerns are standing in the way at this point. But they still are trying, and there's no doubt it's just a matter of time till we'll see drone deliveries. Coming up next, the future of smartphones. We actually have a couple of new smartphones to tell you about. Right now, a quick thank you to our friends who helped make this podcast possible. The next generation of wireless technology is called 5G. It's lightning fast to the tune of downloading a full-length, high-def movie in just seconds. Verizon came out and announced this week that it's going to begin 5G wireless service early next year. And Samsung is going to release a 5G-capable phone for Verizon's network. The proof-of-concept version of the gadget will be shown this week at Qualcomm's Snapdragon Technology Summit. Verizon started rolling out its 5G broadband service called Verizon Home a couple of months ago in a few select cities. The company hasn't announced which cities will be the first to host its 5G wireless service, but we expect to find out soon, and we expect them to expand the service rapidly as well to many cities. Other companies like LG and Sprint are also working on the new 5G technology, but Apple fans might be disappointed. A 5G-capable iPhone isn't expected to be released until 2020, when all mobile carriers will have 5G capabilities nationwide. And speaking of groundbreaking technology, Sony might be working on the coolest smartphone that you'll ever see, or not in this case. According to a recently published patent application, Sony is working on a foldable, transparent smartphone. It's a gadget that you'll be able to see right through. Now, the patent lays out a plan to build a dual-sided transparent smartphone and a foldable transparent smartphone. It appears to be 6 different display modes for the phone, 3 for the front and 3 for the back. You'll be able to switch between transparent, semi-transparent, and non-transparent mode, depending on your mood, I guess. When will we see this magic phone in stores? Well, hopefully it'll be here in time for Elon Musk's trip to Mars, so he can take it with him. By the way, once you're done listening to our podcast, do us a favor and give us a good rating so others can find us. We appreciate that. Finally, for today's Commando Kicker, how do you set a Guinness Book of World Records record while skydiving indoors? Well, it's been done. An indoor skydiving fan in Australia set the record by doing the splits and spinning for a whole minute. She completed 55 rotations in 60 seconds. Sounds like some kind of a test pilot program for NASA, but congratulations. She nearly doubled the number of spins required to set the new world record. For more fun and interesting facts, go to commando.com and search for the Commando Kicker. And that's your tech news today. If you enjoyed it, check out our other podcasts, including Commando On Demand, where Kim provides in-depth insight on the ever-changing technology landscape by talking to tech industry leaders. Subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or podnet.com. Hey, thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.